Well, it is a very special summer camp for kids who have gone through traumatic life events. It's a place where they find hope and love and friendship and fun. A place where they learn how to be victors and not victims. It's called Camp Reset. And coming up next month, you can support the cause with a night out on the town. Here with more now, Tina Kraft, Camp Reset Executive Director. Tina, welcome to Daytime.
Thank you so much. I'm excited to be here.
Well, it's great to have you. We were talking a little bit about Camp Reset. I know it's very special to you.
Very.
And it also came out of a special ministry. Let's start there. Tell us about this ministry.
Well, Healing Wings Ministry, it started in 2016. I had the call on my life from age 19, and I waited many years for Healing Wings. And when the time came, we started as a family crisis center. Okay. So anybody going through addiction or abuse issues, we were their go-to. And we started out as a HELPS ministry with the goal of a long-term program. But during that, I got a job with Head Start. Okay. And this is where I was working with 18 4-year-olds. And out of our 18, there was 17 of them that were in a crisis situation and having what's called ACEs, or adverse childhood experiences, at 4 years old.
17 out of 18?
17 out of 18.
And so you took this information and then, of course, looked at it on a larger scale and found that those numbers are pretty realistic on the large scale, and you came up with this camp.
Absolutely.
That started last year. Tell me about Camp Reset.
So Camp Reset came, like I said, out of that experience with Head Start. With Healing Wings Ministry, it was always my heartbeat, and it was something that I had a passion for. But when I saw what these kids were going through and the trauma that they were experiencing, these are things that as adults we can't handle.
Right.
And I found myself on the altar just crying out to the Lord. And that is where the idea of camp came. That was what I heard when I was 19, before starting Healing Wings Ministry, was camp. And I went back to that first call and put together a PowerPoint presentation about what these kids are going through and what we could do with 1 week. And I brought it to my pastor, and he said, that's it.
That's it. And now we have Camp Reset.
Yes.
And of course that happens during the summertime, but we need money to help these kids get to Camp Reset, and that's where this fundraiser comes in.
Yes. For a camp to go, or camp to go to kids.
Yep.
For kids to go to camp.
Yep.
It is $360, and that gives them the whole week. That is their room and board and their activities. And then we also try to provide some new clothes and some school supplies for the kids. So it's $360 for the week, and then we need those extra funds just to bring in some of those supplies, the things that they don't typically get. They get brand new clothes to pick out on their own and a brand new pair of shoes. And we just saw that really touch their hearts.
Yeah.
So what we're doing for our fundraiser, we're doing this really amazing banquet. We're going to the General Morgan Inn in Brumley's is going to give the plated dinner, which is fabulous. And we're also doing a silent art auction. So we're getting local artists that they're donating pieces, and then we're going to do a silent auction with those pieces.
So it's dinner, and it's an auction, and it's a wonderful event, and of course that money going to send these kids to camp. And I understand you've got a couple different camps you're looking at this year.
Yes, this year we are doing both Longview and at Camp ACC. Last year was our first year to actually run a camp, and we had 61 kids sign up, 48 showed up, and at the end of our camp, out of 48, we had 48 go to the altar. It was an incredible week. And from that, we've been asked to do 2 camps. So we have Longview and Camp ACC. We have 150 kids per camp that can come.
Wow.
And they come cost-free.
It's wonderful.
Yes.
And I love that you said on your website to help them become victors, not victims. That's wonderful. We're going to give everybody the information, and we need to have you back when you get closer to camp time to tell us more. But if you would like more information on the actual camp, you can go to campresetyourlife.com. That is their website. Of course, they are in Greenville. And don't forget that black tie event coming up, a special dinner at the General Morgan Inn and Brumley's. You can be part of that by visiting the website as well.